Wow. Okay. All right. I'm just going to give you guys a chance to get into the room. It usually takes a couple minutes for everybody to come in, and it's going to take me a second to get everything where it needs to be. So just give me a sec. And hello, everybody. I'm just giving everybody a chance to get into the room. Okay. I feel like I'm twisted. Am I twisted? I'm twisted just a little bit. Okay. And okay. Um, ooh, let me turn my air on because I can see me getting very heated sitting here under these lights. Oh my gosh, because it's not daytime, it's late. Um, for all those that are tuning in from other countries and continents, it is 11:01 now, 11:02. Welcome, welcome everybody. To anyone who is new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Nature's Daughter, and I'm coming to you live from Nature's Daughter and Queen Karima account. For all those that are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. And we're going to get right into this Capricorn reading in just a moment. It'll take me just a second. Let me go in over here and turn my air on. And one second. I'll be right with you guys, okay? Yeah? Alrighty. All right, guys. Like I said, this is Queen. This is Nature's Daughter coming to you live from Nature's Daughter and Queen Karima page. Let me get settled over here because my camera seems to be a little off over here. I am warm. It's cooling down outside. It's not really that cool in here. I'm on the top floor, so we're on your top floor. Heat rises, and that's just a part of life. Living on the top floor. which I don't mind. I just like I like to not have anyone above me because I I've always had issues with people stomping above me, and I hate that. So anyway, one more adjustment here. Ooh, there we go. Turn my fan on and stretch my knee. All right. So, like I said, this is Nature's Daughter coming to you live from Nature's Daughter and Queen Karima. Hola, Angel, and hi, Yasin Gaming. All right, guys. Shout outs are going to be few and far in between. Okay. Let's see. I feel like yeah, some reason it just loosened up on me. I was wondering why this was like showing some stuff it shouldn't be showing, and it's because it's not. Huh. I don't know what happened there. All right. So now that I'm adjusted correctly, I was wondering why stuff was like off here. But now let me make sure this one's right. Okay, so coming to you live from Nature's Daughter and Queen Karima. I am Nature's Daughter. This is a Capricorn reading, guys. It's a general collective Capricorn reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it resonates with you, it's for you. If it does not resonate with you, it's not for you. Okay, so don't force it to fit your life. Okay. Um, this is a moonlight reading with Nature's Daughter. I don't usually come in this late, but I like to do my readings while my husband's at work, and he's working late shifts now. And since he works late shift, this is when I have time to actually do my readings. We do other stuff during the day when he's here with me. Sometimes we do DoorDash, and sometimes we just binge watch TV shows and spend time together. We've been working all day today, so I have not had time for the last couple days to really get into my readings, which I that's not going to happen too often nowadays, guys, because I am monetized now. Hey, eh, get into it, get into it, hey. I'm so excited, guys. You just have no freaking idea because I worked my butt off to get to this point. But not only did I work my butt off to get to this point, um, I did it in less than a year. Everyone that I know, everyone that I've listened to or watched, they all said the same thing. It took them at least 2 to 3 years to get monetized. Now, my channel, Nature's Daughter, has been, I think I created it October of 2023. It was like 6 to 8 months after my mom passed away. And I still have my baby Dolce, my 14-year-old Yorkie Terrier. And he passed away on my birthday after, almost a year after my mom passed away. And it was kind of, when I first started the channel, it was like my therapy to try to get through my mom's passing, me and Dolce, because I swear he died of a broken heart because he missed her so much. But yeah, I started the channel for that purpose. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to stop being so scary and live my life in fear and do what I was called to do. I decided to hear the sound of the trumpet and do what I was called to do and start doing my messages. So I started doing my messages slowly but surely, but it took me a while, to get comfortable because I have stage fright, big time, big time. Like my aunt used to do plays, and she always wanted me to act in plays, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I don't want to be on stage in front of people judging me. No, thank you. But I am good at it, but it wasn't for me. But I let that hold me back my whole life, being having stage fright. So I decided I wasn't going to let that happen to me anymore. I wasn't going to hold myself back by being afraid of the camera, or being afraid of what people might have to say about me on camera. So I'm trying to make sure my cameras are kind of lined up because this one is lined up perfectly for the first time. And this one is not. Okay, so let me see if I can get that cracking the right way. Have me in the center pretty much on both. Okay, that's almost right. Let's see. That'll have to do. All right, that's close enough. It's like almost perfect. All right, so I'm just going to get into it, guys. Yes, Jesus is King. Absolutely. Okay, so let's get into this reading. It's a Capricorn reading, so I'm only going to do Capricorn tonight, but the next reading I do will be Aquarius, then Scorpio, then Pisces, then Aries. That is what I have chosen so far. The last two that I did were Libra and Taurus. So if you are Libra or Taurus, go into my last couple of readings, and you will be able to take a gander at those videos. Now I do have the option for you guys to become members. Join the tribe, right? You can be a subscriber. I appreciate that. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the tribe. But if you really want to join the tribe, become a member, okay? Because I have all kind of treats over here for the members, okay? And I am going to start a personal readings situation. I'm going to figure it out and see how I'm going to do it. It might just be uh, the personal reading club. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. The personal reading club. Live and in living color, baby. I just invented what it's going to be. I'm going to start the personal reading club. I'm not sure if it's going to be the $9.99 tier or the $19.99 tier. If you want personal readings, you'll have to join a membership of $9.99 or $19.99. Okay? And that's how we're going to get that going. Matter of fact, that's what we're going to do. Hello, Moto. Okay, and I'm going to pause this, guys, because my husband. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right. Oh, shoot. Did I turn my light off? I did. There we go. All right, guys, so let's get into this Capricorn reading. When I first cut the cards on the bottom, we had August. So it looks like you're going to reap the rewards of what you have planted, the seeds that you have planted, Capricorn. Abundance, ripening, harvest. So it is your time to shine. That's what you got going on. Something that you did in August is going to really pay off, and you're going to reap the benefits of that very soon. Okay? So get ready, because that's what you got going on right now. For some of you, and for others, it's going to pay off in the month of February. Okay? And October, creative, thrilling, eerie. The lines between fantasy and reality are blurred. So something is going to come to fruition in the month of October. And it's going to be something that you had a feeling was going to come to fruition, but you just didn't know it was going to be that big, right? It's going to be bigger than you thought. And assess your progress, transition, reflect, prepare. So get ready now for all the great things that are coming your way. Okay, because February is going to be a very fruitful month for some of you Capricorns. All right, and it is something about you evolving, right? Growth, cycles, level up. It looks like you're ascending. You're in your ascension process, right? Okay, let's get this going a little bit bigger. All right, there we go. Zoomed in a little bit. I want you guys to be able to see the cards clearly. Evolving. What you want changes as you get more experience. So the growth and the cycles and your level up, that's what helps you to realize how your evolution is going to happen, how your ascension is going to happen. It's depending on the growth that you go through, the lessons that you learn, like all of us, but especially you at this time, because you got a lot going on, Capricorn. And it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Yeah. Oh, wow. Manifesting. Visualize, attract, mindset. Sit still and move the universe around you, Capricorn, right? Because you're magical and you are able to manifest anything you want. All you got to do is set your mind to it, because you have got lots of very strong gifts that you're starting to tap into, right? So tap in, because it's happening for you right now, right? Countdown, passing, limited, Time is fleeting, so don't miss the opportunity. So this is divine timing coming to play. This is something that you prayed for, right? This is a prayer that's coming to fruition. Something you prayed for a long time. Okay, and this is the Sacred Soul Timing deck, guys. If I didn't show you that. Sacred Soul Timing. And it is the Capricorn time, December 22nd through January 19th. Uphill climb, but worth it. Work practical long term. That's what you got to look forward to, Capricorn. Okay? All right, guys. Like I said earlier, don't force this reading to fit your life. If it resonates with you, then it's meant for you. Okay? Hi, Joseph Thomas. Or is that Tomas? I don't see an H there. All right, guys. Well, I'm really glad you guys joined me this evening. I usually don't do late readings. Like I said, my husband usually works during the day. And right now, he's working late shift. In a minute, he's going to be working a whole lot more. He's a worker bee. But whenever he's at work, I like to get my readings done because that's the best time for me to do it. Hi, Kelly. Bye, Kelly. Hope you guys are having a very blessed evening. It's a beautiful night here. It is a beautiful night. It's not too hot, not cold outside at all. And I'm feeling pretty good. I've been getting lots of rest lately. I'm very, very excited about the things that are coming to fruition for me. I am a Capricorn myself, so this reading is pertaining to me as well. And for those that are subscribed to me, that have been subscribed to me for a while, that know the journey that I'm on, yes, I did just beat cancer, and my healing journey is a great one. I'm feeling better and better every day. I'm getting thinner and thinner. You know, my swelling has gone down tremendously, so I'm actually able to see the work of my exercising on my body. So it feels really good to be able to see the results. I am stuck with permanent scars, 5 permanent cuts on my body, but it's all worth it, you know, because I was able to beat the big C. But now I'm just living my life, and I'm not even worried about cancer anymore. Not worried about it coming back, not worried about it at all. I'm just living my life, right? And I'm trying to live the best quality of life I possibly can. I'm getting to a point where I'm not letting people really just take me outside of myself. I don't let people live rent free in my head. um, and I'm not allowing people to So sorry, guys. I took a call from my husband and then everything went crazy on this particular device. And I don't know what happened. I don't know how the mute got muted. So can you hear me now? Kenneth Sands, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for letting me know that the sound was messed up. It's probably been like that for about 5 to 10 minutes now. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, so like I said, what I was saying was, first of all, unexpected blessings are coming your way, Capricorn, right? So you got surprise brings joy and abundance, positive outcomes, feels grateful, filled with surprise and appreciation, right? So you got great things coming your way. However, you got this snot-nosed little twat. And I feel like this is someone that's entitled and feeling privileged to just swing from your energy, Capricorn. They know that you got something coming. They've been getting readings on you, and now they're trying to destiny swap with you. So this is, every time I try to say destiny swap and I say snot, it lets me know that it's someone that's in your family that's an entitled little snot. It could be your kid, it could be your sibling, it could be your cousin, it could be someone in your family or a very close friend. But they're entitled and they feel like they deserve what you got coming with this one-sided story. Their story ends with you losing it all and them gaining all of your gifts and all of your power. Sunk cost fallacy. Wow. Stays in situation that's no longer beneficial, not admitting it's over, holds on tight for nothing. And this is sad because someone is just holding on to your energy even though they know it's over. They know they have nothing to offer you, and they know that you're done. You're done. You're like, you can't be in my energy anymore. You're not good for me, right? And you don't wish them any ill will. You wish them love and light. You just don't want them in your life anymore, and they're upset about that because they want to be a part of your world, right? They want to be your everything, and you're like, nah, me and the Most High together, yeah, that's my everything. Don't put a whole lot of stock into people, and you got to be like that, especially nowadays. Mutual respect. Relationship deepens through mutual understanding, respectful of boundaries, values other. I feel like this is for someone that's already in a relationship. It's like you're going to have a newfound respect for your mate, right? And at this point, it's what you really need. Well, hello, Lisa New. I'm glad to see you back. Things have changed a little bit. I'm monetized now. And I'm so very happy because I worked so hard to get there. All right, guys. So let's see what we got here. What else do we have for Capricorn? This particular set. Okay, there we go. Private photos. Ooh, I hope we're not doing that. I hope we're not releasing people's private info. Private photos. It looks like someone might be trying private, sensitive information about you. Naked photos or videos or something that they got. You had no idea they were doing this, right? But someone is in the background trying to do this to you, Capricorn. Private photos. Away from sensitive eyes, secrets kept hidden, meaningful but private to only self or another. So someone is trying to take, and they might be trying to blackmail you. So be aware of that energy. Okay, Capricorn? Someone might be trying to blackmail you in the near future with private photos, trying to leak private photos of you. Okay, so be aware of that. Don't let anyone get away with trying to come and ruin your peace, because that's all that's about. That is all that's about. Anytime someone tries to do that to another person, they're trying to ruin their peace. I haven't seen anyone do that to anyone for any other reason. And that's usually the only thing that happens, is them ruining their peace. And as soon as they have ruined their peace, they are go about their merry way. It's a sad situation. Backstage drama, conflict that occurs behind the scenes, hidden tensions, personal rivalries, unspoken disagreements. Yeah. So what it is, Capricorn, is you cut cords with somebody and they are upset, right? And they want to come back into your life just to wreak havoc on your life. And you're like, no, I'm good. That's all right. But thanks for trying. I don't need that energy in my life, right? So you're like, no, I'm good. I don't have any desire to subscribe to that, but they want you to. So just be aware. despite what people are trying to do to you. It's a sad situation when people put so much energy towards trying to hurt another. Digital detox, finding peace away from the screens, unplugging from the matrix, clearing mental clutter. Might be time for you to take a little vacation from social media. Get away from it all. Let me get a little closer because I feel like it's just not okay. Mm. All right, that's better. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Can you see that? Can you guys see that better over here on Nature's Daughter? I felt like it wasn't that. It wasn't good. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah. All right. I'm looking at the screen. I have it on another screen so I can see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, that looks much better on the screen. Okay, yeah, digital detox. It's time for you to unplug away from the matrix. Just get away for a while. Okay? Get away for a while and just cleanse yourself and your energy, your aura. Call your power back. Tap into your gifts, but cleanse yourself, cleanse your aura, take a spiritual bath or shower, just get that ugliness off of you. Just, pray while you're bathing. Use a little bit of salt water just to scrub all that ugly off of you, those attachments that people are sending your way, just to return to senders, right? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. uh, Pull out your Bible if you're religious at all. Some of those scriptures, whether you're religious or not, they really do help with protection. Psalms really good for protection. But bonds forged in fire, strong connections built through shared struggles, strong and resilient relationships. The best things are forged in fire, right? The strongest people are forged in fire. The people that are resilient, that go through hell all the time, are the strongest people because they went through hell all the time. People that don't go through anything, they tend to be a little bit weak, you know. And it's not for nothing, but when you don't go through nothing, you can't really get stronger, right? If you don't have any, if there's no resistance, if there's nothing scrubbing out the harshness right here, it's just going to stay harsh, right? But if you buff it out, it gets smoother. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. When you scrape up against something, it doesn't mean it's going to destroy you. It could be smoothing you out, right? It could be making you stronger, making you better. So think about what you're going through and what the shared outcome could end up being in the end. It's not always bad. Just because it seems like it's going to be bad doesn't mean it will be, right? So tap in. Boop, boop. Show your strength, Capricorn. You're resilient, right? You're stubborn for a reason, right? Because that life is not always going to be just easy peasy. Oh, well, everything's going to just be handed to me on a silver platter. No, you got to work for some of the stuff that you want in life, right? And once you work for it, you appreciate it that much more. Am I right? Okay, let me just make this just a little bit smaller. I think I made it just a little bit too big. There we go. Yeah, that's better. All right. Alrighty. Let me put these cards up and let's go to the next. Oh, did I show you this deck? It's Graffiti Vibe About It. Okay, and this is volume 2. I don't even have volume 1. I got volume 2 because it was bigger and more expensive. And I said I was going to go back and get volume 1. And then, literally while I was waiting on this deck to show up, and it's got the pink gilding. This is the reason why I wanted it, because it's this big. Let me show you how big this deck is for the ones of you that haven't seen it yet. It's huge. It's 240 cards, and it's gorgy, right? And it's a very awesome deck. It's great messages in here. And when I got the deck, I was like, yes, I was on spree. I was getting all the decks that I wanted. And then while I was waiting for that deck to show up, I went to the hospital. I got sick on June 1st, went to the hospital, and they held me hostage for 2 weeks because I had cancer. And it took them a week and a half to figure out what it was. But once they figured out what it was, it took them no time to get it out of me. 72 hours later, they cut it out of me. They cut my gallbladder and part of my liver that had carcinoma cancer. And the crazy part about it is me and my husband were, because my father has had cancer, um, and I have had thyroid issues my whole life. I decided that I was going to fight cancer before I found out I had cancer. So I'm very lucky in that instance that I was already on a mission to heal my body from cancer before I found out I had it. So it was easy for me to heal from it. I didn't have to take radiation. I had no chemotherapy. I wasn't going to accept chemotherapy anyway. They kept saying, "We're going to give you chemotherapy, maybe." And I was like, "No, you're not." I might accept radiation, maybe, if I have to, but no, I'm not doing chemotherapy. I don't give a damn what you say. If it kills me, I'll let it just kill me, but I'm not going to take radiation. It's not something that chemotherapy, I would never put that in my body, ever. I don't care what you're claiming you're going to cure with it. You're going to kill everything in my body with that, so I'm not taking it. But that's me. That's my choice. If someone else catches the big C and you decide you want to do chemotherapy, that's your choice. Don't say I told you not to do it. I chose not to do it for me. But I'm very, very much blessed. I mean, I'm literally a walking miracle. I talk about it a lot. I have been talking about it a lot in the last 90 days because that's my journey. That's what I just went through. I literally went to the hospital, found out I had cancer, and 3 days later they cut it out of me, and I haven't heard anything else about having cancer since. So I haven't had. I didn't go in for the follow up because I did have a. I had to go back to the hospital a week after I was released because I had fluid in my stomach. They got all of that out, and I was good from that point on. And I have been healing slowly but surely. I had four. They did the surgery was robotic, so they gave me four incisions on my stomach, and when they cut my liver, it did start to bleed, so they had to cut my stomach to stop the bleeding. But the doctor was so awesome. He cut me right down the center, where we all have that little dark line under our belly button. He cut me right there, so it kind of blends in. I mean, almost perfectly. So I'm very thankful to my doctor, my surgeon, the surgical team at UMC. I'm really thankful. I'm so very grateful to them. Um, and some of the nurses there were very, very sweet. Oh my gosh, just a few of them, because most of them were some evil, thirsty little twats that were trying to steal my man. One of them poisoned me the second go round. I was I could not drink water. I couldn't even hold water down, and they were giving me medication to stop me from being nauseated. She came in there, and I had been there for 4 days, 3 or 4 days. I hadn't eaten anything. I couldn't drink water without vomiting. She came in there and gave me some medicine for vomiting that was 3 times stronger than what I had been taking, and told me after the fact, after she gave it to me, that I couldn't drink water. And I was like, why would you give me something where I can't drink water? That was kind of the point of the medicine they would give me. Well, this is 3 times stronger, so if you drink water, it's just going to make it worse. I was like, well, why would you give it to me? Like, you just poisoned me. And I got really sick from that. And then I cussed her out very, very professionally, but I got in her ass because I was like, you just poisoned me, girl. Like, seriously. And then she tried to verbally abuse me. And I guess she didn't realize that my man was asleep next to me, and he got up and he got in her butt, and we called for her boss and her boss's boss, and she was like at the nurse's station just going off. A little Filipino girl just going off, ignorant as hell. And her boss was terrified because the way I talk, when I'd go off on you, and I'm not hood with it at all, very much so, I will sue you, lingo. I don't need to curse you out. Girl, you just tried to poison me. Not tried, you did poison me. And then you told me what you did after you did it. Yeah, you didn't explain to me what you were doing before you did it. You told me after you had already put it in my IV. Yeah, you came in here and you poisoned me. For what reason, I don't know, but it was so disgusting. She was such a nasty person. And I never let her come back in my room again. She tried to come back in my room, and I told her, "Don't you dare! You turn around and you get out, and don't you come back. You are off my detail." It's 11:44, and I think it was meant for me to say that, to bring that back up, because when you go to the hospital, you gotta be able to fight for yourself. My mother died at that hospital that saved me, and I was terrified. I did not want to go to that hospital because I felt like they didn't do their job. They didn't save my mom. But I couldn't really blame them. My mom was up in age, but she was very healthy for her age. But it was just a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, I was scared to go there, but they healed me. However, and I helped heal myself. But some of the nurses there were really more interested in the men that were walking around there than doing their job. And they expected you to kiss their butt in order for them to do their job. And me, I'm not going to do that. I'm not equipped to kiss butt. I don't know how to do that. And I'm not trying to learn. But I really do feel like the people that are in the medical field today, the people that are going into the medical field, your children that are going into the medical field, if you don't love it, if you don't love taking care of people, if you don't love people, don't go into the medical field, please. You really have to love it to do it. Because if you don't, you're not gonna do good. And it's just a bad idea. It's a bad idea to get into the medical field if you don't really love people and you really want to heal people and care about people very much, because there's going to be a lot of horrible people that are going to come through there. But there are going to be some really sweet people, some really great people, and you get tainted after a while and you start treating everybody the same, and you can't do that. You have to treat each case as an individual case. You can't lump everybody together and say everybody's the same and I'm going to treat everybody. You can't do that in the medical field. You just can't. It's not customer service. Okay? You got people's lives in the palm of your hand. So you got to act like you're dealing with a life and not a number or a case. Because people are not cases or numbers. They're people, they're lives, and you are not God. So remember that. If you are wanting to medical field, please remember that. That's just, my advice for me to you. And yes, if you are in any way annoyed with my conversation about my cancer diagnosis and my fight against cancer, if that annoys you in any way, then you shouldn't be on my channel. I've had a couple of comments of some really rude people. Some people that have made comments about my mother. No, my mother passed, and I love my mom. No, this is not my mother's channel. It's my channel, but I'm going to talk about whoever I want to talk about. And I will talk about the passing of my mother as much as I want to until I feel like I don't need to. And if you don't like it, please leave and don't come back. If me talking about my cancer diagnosis and my miracle of healing, if that bothers you in any way, please leave and don't come back. Okay. Okay. If anything that I talk about on my channel offends you in any way, if you don't like it, leave and don't come back. Okay. All right. I just want to get that point across, guys, because this is my channel. These are my channels because I have 5. One is monetized, and I'm not going to say I'm really close to monetization on one of my other channels, but I'm getting there. I'm hitting my milestones like I'm supposed to. That channel has been up and going for a long time, but I was not trying to I wasn't doing any content creation on that channel. I just started doing content creation on that channel in the last few months, and it's progressing pretty quickly. So I decided to create 3 more channels outside of the 2 that I'm doing lives on right now. So, like I said, I have 5 channels. I'm very close to hitting a milestone of being able to do lives on the 3rd channel. Actually, I'm there. They just haven't. For some reason, they're not counting all of my subscribers. I literally have over 50 subscribers from just one video that I uploaded. Um, but they're not counting them all. They're holding me strong at 48, so I can't do lives yet. But once I'm able to do lives on that third channel, you will notice a lot more movement. I'm gonna have to upgrade all my devices because I'm gonna have to get camera. I would love to just get a camera where I could just upload my videos easily, but it takes so long to upload. I like to do lives. So if I can um, get me a deal on a few cameras and have them all lined up, together, I would like to have them lined up this way instead of that way. Just, I don't know, because I just feel like it'll be more centered, but I got to make sure I'm showing the card on every channel. So I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might, because since it's 5, I might have to have like 3 cameras lined up this way and then have the other 2 on the other side of that. You know what I'm saying? Have it going this way and this way, like in a cross, basically. So I can show the cards on all of the different channels. But you guys, it's going to get really live over here, okay? Now that I'm monetized. And I just want to let you know that I'm going to have a lot of great things going. I'm going to start doing my merchandise. You will see merchandise for sale on my Nature's Daughter station. So just get ready, guys. If you're ready to join the membership and actually fully join in the tribe, you're going to come across so much more knowledge. You found your tribe once you join this membership here, and I got a lot in store for you guys. So just get ready. I'm vibrating high. I'm ascending to new stages in my life, and I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to take you with me. If you're willing to go on this journey with me, just join the tribe and become a member, and you will see how wonderful things are going to be over here with Nature's Daughter and my crew. All right. Let's get into some tarot. If anybody does not like tarot, you probably shouldn't be on my channel because I am a tarot reader. However, I'm going to bring out the tarot cards right now. One of my favorites out of all the tarot cards that I have is my Spell Wild Reflections deck. Okay. This is the standard size version, and this is the travel size version. This one has gold gilding. This one has green gilding. Okay. I really do love those, but I'm not going to use it this time. I love them, but I use them all the time, like all the freaking time. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Okay. That's free of charge. That's not the membership. The membership does cost money. It's not free. Okay. So what we're going to use now is my the Light Seers Tarot. Comes in a little handy dandy can. Wound up getting a discount on this bad boy because I don't know what they were doing with this can. It was like they were just beating it on the wall or something. I don't know. So when it got here, I was like, whoa, are the cards okay? It has green gilding too, but it's a little lighter. It's not as dark as the other ones. These have dark green gilding. The White Spell deck, let me show you guys the difference on the gilding, because this gilding is sparkly. And this one is kind of lighter. It's this one for the Light Seers deck. It's like light, right? And this one is like a darker hunter green or emerald green. Emerald green, that's what it is. You see that? I like it's embossed a little bit better than the White Spell deck is embossed a little bit better. Okay, yeah. I don't want to get this mixed up. Oh, shoot. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I show you guys the decks that I use every time I use a deck. Just in case you want to go out and get it. This is what it looks like on the back. I think I got this one from Temu. Actually, I got this one from Temu, and I got the small White Spell deck from Temu. I got the standard size one from Amazon, I believe. I want to say it was Amazon. I think the only ones I got from Etsy were, because I got this one, the graffiti. I got that one from Etsy. That one is not cheap though. The graffiti, the vibe about it, that one's like $123. It was then. I don't know what it costs now. I haven't even been on Etsy. I don't even want to look on Etsy till I'm ready to shop, because when I get on Etsy, I'm like, ooh, 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 I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I want it. I want it right now. I'm very spoiled, and when I want something, I'm going to get it. Okay? So I don't even look to shop unless I know I got the money to do it. Anywho, I will be back, Etsy, and I'm coming for you, volume 1. Okay, and there's a few other ones, right? Because she sent me, oh, she is freaking awesome, man. She sent me samples, and I was like, ooh, I love her. She's like all up in my head because I already had a couple of them in my in my cart. I was like, oh, I'm getting that one already. I got that one. I know exactly which one that is, right? It's like 4 cards that she sent me, and I'm like, you know what? I was going to get all of these pretty much. So thank you. It was just, I think it was just one that I didn't have. I think it was just the one. But out of all the cards that she sent me, I already had them in my cart. So I'm going to go back. I will be back, Etsy. Never fear. Knight of Wands. I love this deck. It is so earthy and beautiful. It's like hippie-ish to me. This is a djembe drum. I know people that play this drum and know how to make them. Knight of Wands, Capricorn. Because you got some great stuff coming your way. And it looks like you got someone coming your way. And it looks like it's a fire sign to me. That's what I'm getting from this. You got a fire sign coming your way, Capricorn. Make sure you see that. I feel like that card wasn't up in the camera enough for you to like really see it. But yeah, you got a fire sign coming your way, Cap. So I'm not, some of you, this looks like love, but some of you, it looks like a business deal. They're coming to you about business, and they're going to make your life a little bit easier, a whole lot easier, actually, because they're coming with a stack of money. King of Wands. So you got the Knight of Wands, and then you got the King of Wands. Now look, the Knight of Wands has like the horse behind there, right? The Mustang horse, and she's playing the djembe, getting into it with the fire coming out, right? And then the King of Wands, he also has a staff with the lion behind him, which is giving off Leo energy. Yeah, you got someone very magical and protective and loving and just everything coming your way with some really good love, with some really, man, with some magical protection. He's gonna teach you how to tap into your own gift. Oh wow, the Moon card. She's submerged underwater. Capricorn, this is a lot of it's a lot going on right here. I feel like you got a water sign that's really deep into you. They're all in their head about you. And it's turning into some weirdness. It's like this water sign, they went from really they felt encouraged by you. They felt like, and I feel like this is somebody that you were like an entrepreneur to, someone that you were teaching, someone that was like your student that went rogue on you. You know what I'm saying? Because they got jealous and they became envious, and now they're like doing moon magic on you, but they love you, but they hate you. They're torn, but they're doing things against you, and they know how powerful you are in the sun and the moon, but they're still trying to do moon magic against you. So just be aware. Be aware of what people are doing with the moon against you, trying to anyway, because they really don't know who they're messing with when it comes to magic, you are protected. You have the ultimate protection on you, Capricorn. I don't know why anybody would even try it with you, especially with the moon magic, but they're trying. Seven of Swords. And you see all these dark birds, these monitoring spirits. Yeah, that's what you got going on. Somebody's really trying to figure out what you got going on because you cut them off, rightfully so. Because look at what they're doing behind the scenes. They're trying it. They're trying it. Okay, Three of Cups, and it's time for you to truly, truly enjoy yourself. You've been working really hard, babe. You've been doing your shadow work. You've been doing the work, right? The inner work, that soul work. You've been learning lessons, getting blessings, ascending, vibrating high, elevating yourself, ascending, rinse and repeat. Okay? Like you're doing the work. You're boop, boop, you're snapping out of it, right? You are calling back your power. You are tapping into your gifts. You understand that you've got the power. You've got the power, right? And no one can take it from you. But someone is sitting in the background thinking that your kindness is weakness, right? They don't realize it. They don't realize how hard you had to work to get to those blessings that you got to from the lessons that you learned. So it's time for you to have some fun, right? Fill your cup up and have some fun, right? Three of Cups. The Devil. Yeah, he's coming to you. Trying to puppetize you. You see those strings? Yeah. Trying to puppetize you. Release this person. Release them in love and light. They cannot go with you to the next level. The next stage in life, this person cannot go with you. You have to release them. You have to cut the cords that bind you. Do you see those cords? Cut them. Cut those strings. Cut those cords. Release them. Cut the cords. Do a release ritual. It's time to let them go. Three of Swords, because they're trying to keep you brokenhearted forever. Right? And you cannot ascend to the next stage in life as long as you got that person, place, and thing attached to you. Right? So release it in love and light. Release everything that no longer serves your higher purpose, Capricorn. Queen of Swords. You've been sitting in that Queen of Swords energy, but you don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to fight. You need to sit in that High Priestess Empress energy, okay? So that you can manifest your every desire. Native pride. I feel lots of native pride. The Magician, because you are the magician, Capricorn. You see that infinity love on the top of that hood? Yes, you got it. You got what it takes to move forward in life with the Most High on your side. Native pride, baby. Nothing that they can do is going to stop what's coming for you, babe. You got great things coming your way. You have asked for wisdom, knowledge. Okay? You have asked for discernment, clarity, peace, guidance. You're getting it. Okay? You're getting everything you asked for, babe. Your Emperor's coming. Your Emperor's here with the chess piece. Ooh, wait. Because you know what? If this Emperor understands, the Emperor understands that the whole point of chess is to protect the queen. Protect the queen. Yeah, you win with the king, but you cannot win. The king almost never wins unless he has his queen at the end of the game. If he loses his queen, he 9 times out of 10 loses the game. And even if he wins the game without his queen, he still doesn't win because he doesn't have his queen. Do you understand? The whole point is to win with your queen. He has to have his queen. His queen. Born as a queen. 4 of Wands. This is not a carnival. This is not a circus. You are not a clown. Don't let anyone treat you as such. Okay? 10 of Swords. You got the ultimate protection coming your way, and you are being, like, they're trying to taunt you with these monitoring spirits, but you're protected. They can't even see what you're doing. They're trying, but they can't see you because your protection is infinite. You got the strength of a lion. Even though some of you are little baby lambs, look at that. Mm-hmm. You got the strength. You've got the power. Call your freaking power back. And if you know the person that's swinging from your power, say their name. I call my power back from so and so. Right? I call my power back from every realm, every person, every place where I left it, every realm, every time, whatever. I call all my power back and tap into your gift, baby boo, because it's time. The Hierophant. You need to make sure you're praying and meditating and keeping your connection to the Most High solidified. Okay? You need to focus on filling your cup up and solidifying your connection to the Most High, period, Capricorn. No, nothing and no one else matters right now. That's all that matters. Okay, is your connection to the Most High. Keep it solidified. Keep it nice and tight, baby, because that's what you need to get through this thing called life right now. What we got going on here? The Sun, Justice, and Two of Pentacles, baby, because everything is coming to fruition for you, right? The scales of justice will be tipped in your favor, and you got moon magic on your side, right? But you really thrive in the sun, baby. You really thrive in the sun. Everything you want is coming to fruition. You got this. You just need to focus and know that divine timing is at play, right? Do your shadow work if you haven't already, because most of you are always and forever on your healing, okay? That's your journey, continuously and always and forever healing, right? But you got infinite protection. So know that going in, because the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor no matter who your adversaries are. No matter how many people jump onto the dark side, right? You can stay on the dark side if you want, right? You can do that because that's your journey. My journey is not the dark side, right? And anyone that's on this journey with me, they're going to be floating on the light. Two of Pentacles, because I'm destined for great things, and so are you. I'm destined for great things. And I know you are too, Capricorn. We are Capricorns. I am a Capricorn. All right, guys. Okay, this card's really trying to come back out. Judgment. Sell your soul, baby. They were trying to sacrifice your soul. Yeah, they were trying to sacrifice your freaking soul. They will be judged. God's going to kick their butt. The Most High is going to kick their butt. Disgusting. Whoever it is, you know who it is. They came to mind. As soon as I start talking about this, you knew exactly who I was talking about. You know who it is. Page of Cups with that fishy cup. Don't accept that cup. Don't you accept that cup. You hear me? That cup. You see that fish? Yeah. Yeah. That's a fishy cup. The Lovers. Yeah. I told you got good love coming your way. Yeah. Real love. I'm searching for real love. These two just came flying out of my hand. Let's see what we got here. Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So the Hierophant came out again. Keep that connection to the Most High solidified. You really need to pray more and meditate. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, because everything you want is coming to fruition, but you got to keep that connection with the Most High. Okay, that's got to be the most important connection of your life, is the one with the Most High. Someone doesn't want me to talk about this. All of a sudden, I got the burps. I'm going to wrap this thing up in a minute, guys. I'm not going to make this a long, drawn-out reading. It is past midnight, and I am not going to be up all night with you guys. I'm just not. Not today. Okay? I mean, I haven't been doing my readings every single day like I need to, but I'm getting back into the groove of it. I am going to start doing readings 2 to 3 times daily. So catch me in the morning, catch me in the afternoon, and then catch me at night. But also, I'll be doing quick reads as well on shorts. So you'll see me on my High Priestess 1111 True station, my Empress Goddess Energy station, my Starseed Oracle 1111 station, and my Queen Karima page outside of Nature's Daughter. Okay? So that's 5 channels that I have, guys. So I want you guys to make sure you're stopping by all of them. Take a gander at them and see what's what, because I'm going to switch it up. I am going to have I am going to be doing lives on all the ones I can do lives on right now. Right now, it's just Queen Karima and Nature's Daughter, but Empress Goddess is almost there. It should be there within the week. I'm going to really work hard on them just this weekend, um, this coming week, to get it where it needs to be solidified, because like I said, it's already there. For some reason, YouTube just hasn't counted up all of my numbers. Like I said, I got over 50 subscribers on just a video that I uploaded, but they're not letting me do lives yet because they still hold me strong at 48. So anyway, it's 12:11, and I'm going to go ahead and pull a few more cards for this reading, but I'm going to wrap it up very quickly. So let me see. Let's do my spiritual news by Beauty and the Soul. Spiritual news. All right. I got these right before I got the big 240 card deck. I really do like these. I already had Spirit Messages Oracle cards, and I do love these. Don't get me wrong, but I like these so much better. I don't know. It's just a little bit more of a pick me up. I like that it has like this just in and breaking news and other news. I don't know. I love it. It's spiritual news, right? So I love it. It's just something different. And I'm noticing that I inspired some of the people that I used to watch on YouTube. I'm inspiring them to up their deck game because they're buying the same decks that I got. And I'm like, hey, because I've never seen anybody using the decks that I use except for this one. I saw another reader that's been doing it for about 7 years using this deck, and I was like, hey, I love that deck, and I found it, and I've been using it ever since. This just in. Forgiveness is the key to healing and letting go. Whomever you need to forgive, Spirit says now is the time to do so. There is no need to hold on to hurt, anger, or pain. Release it so you can be free. Yes, release it. Boop, boop. You know why you need to release it, Capricorn? Because it's not going to do anything but hurt you and hold you back, right? It's going to make you resentful and make your heart heavy. When you forgive, it really is for you so that you can clear that off of your soul. So you can clear that burden off of your heart so you can move forward in love and light and not have to worry about the burden of whatever went on with that person. Who cares what it was, how much they hurt you, how much you allowed them to hurt you, because no one can do to us what we don't allow them to do to us, right? Doesn't matter what age we are, we allowed it, okay? And even though we may have been at an age where we couldn't really fight back, we didn't tell, and it kept going on, right? We learned the lesson. We'll never let that happen again. You know what I'm saying? If someone does something to us, if we can tell someone else to help, that can help us stop it, we're going to tell. We're going to get the help that we need. We're not going to sit there and just let someone mistreat us, because we don't have to take mistreatment as human beings, right? We're here to be loved. We're here to love on each other. We're not here to be mistreated. So if something is happening to you that you don't want to happen to you, you put a stop to it. If you can't put a stop to it yourself, you go to someone to get some help and make sure someone helps you stop it. Okay? Don't let anyone hurt you. Don't accept abuse of any kind, mental, physical, emotional. Don't do it. I don't care what they got over you. I don't care if they take care of you. You get the hell out of there. Go find a shelter and figure it out. But don't accept abuse of any kind. In other news, there will soon be cause for celebration in your life. Spirit says get ready to call up family and friends to propose a toast to you on your achievements. So while you're forgiving people and letting go of the hurt and pain, right? Don't forget to celebrate life. And don't forget to be grateful for the things that you do have, right? And celebrate the small victories along with the big victories, because those small ones lead up to big victories at a certain point in your life, right? They all add up. And some are bigger than others, but them small ones, sometimes they can end up being huge. They can lead to huge things, right? So get into it, yeah? Okay, okay. This is a big deck. I gotta hold it better. It feels like it was cutting into my finger a little bit. Yeah, I can't do that one. Not this time. Not today. I haven't used these decks. My hands have been hurting. I used to braid hair. I've braided since I was 9 years old. And I swear I just stopped doing it not too long ago. I don't even know when. Like when I was in California, I really didn't do a whole lot of hair while I was there. That was the only state that I didn't do a lot of hair in. Everywhere else I've ever lived, I've always done lots of hair and made lots of money doing it. But when I moved to California, it just didn't pop off like that. This just in, Spirit is encouraging you to keep going. Life has its lessons, but don't let it discourage you. Whenever life seems to not go as you expected, don't count it as a fail. Remember that Spirit is guiding you through it all. Right? So basically, what it is, like I said earlier, you have to know that God's timing is at play here. You got to be patient. Learn the lessons that you need to learn. It's there for a reason, right? So learn the lessons so you can get to the blessing on the other side. I don't feel like I'm supposed to hone in on this deck too much this time. Spirit's telling me to stop using the same deck over and over and try something new. So that's telling me that you guys need to do the same thing. You guys need to try something new. I haven't used this deck in a really long time, so let's use this Soul Contract card deck. Okay. I think I got this one from Timo. I think. Not really sure. Ooh, excuse me, guys. I'm really tired. Astral Compass. Cosmic direction, starry guidance, true north. So you're in your north node. And I can see that too. I can see that you're in your north node because the people that are coming to you, they're used to you being in your south node. They didn't realize how much you've ascended since the last time you've been around them. So these are the people who you cut cords with, and they're like flabbergasted at the fact that they can't come at you with the same old triggering behavior that they used to come at you with because you've grown. You've grown so much past the child that you used to be, the little kid that was easily annoyed and easily aggravated and was ready to fight over any little thing. You've grown past all of that ignorance. You have grown up. You're a big girl now. You're a big boy now. You don't act like a child. You don't let people make you react to them. You see things coming and you react accordingly. Okay? The stars form a celestial compass that guides you. Follow its light to navigate your soul's journey with clarity. Cosmic direction, starry guidance, true north. This is the astral compass, babe. So keep on floating. Keep on rising to the top. Because you're amazing. Right? You're amazing. And you need to see yourself boop, boop, for who you are. For just how amazing you truly freaking are, man. Look at yourself in the mirror and see how awesome you are. Know your worth. You are amazing, Capricorn, and you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. Beyond boundaries and ripples of love. So beyond boundaries, limitless potential, expansion, spiritual liberation. Break free from limitations and embrace the limitless potential of your soul. Expand beyond boundaries and step into your true power. So you need to call your power back. Boop, boop, like I said, okay? Listen to mama. I know what I'm talking about, right? No, but seriously though, be your own leader of discernment here, guys. You don't have to listen to me unless you truly want to. But if you're feeling the vibe of my message, really, truly, make sure you're setting boundaries and make sure that people are not crossing your boundaries, because if a person is willing to disrespect your boundaries and cross your boundaries, then they don't love or respect you, right? Because your boundaries are part of your self-care. You letting people know, hey, this is something that you can't cross here. And if you cross this, then you don't have respect for me. So I need you to exit stage left. Okay, that door, you can walk right out of it. Yeah, walk away. You don't respect my boundaries, right? Respect my boundaries and respect me, because that's a part of loving me. Limitless potential expansion, spiritual liberation. So you're going to break free of the limitations. You're going to embrace the limitless potential of your soul, expand beyond your boundaries, and step into your true power. Don't let anyone tell you that you are not all powerful and you can't accomplish anything you put your mind to. You know your limits. I don't feel like I have any limits. I'm limited as to what God wants me to stop at the moment, so I can learn the lesson of the day. That doesn't mean I'm limited as to what I can accomplish in life, right? Because I can accomplish anything I want, just like you can. Okay, so get into it. Boop, boop. Ripples of love, love's impact, soul connection, healing resonance. Your love creates ripples that touch others, spreading healing and deepening connections. Trust that your love is making a powerful impact, right? And it doesn't have to be romantic love with another person. Hi, Patricia Taylor. It could be a person that you love as a friend, right? But it's love and light. That's how you heal one another. That's how we heal one another, with love, right? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Join the tribe. And if you really want to join the tribe, grab a membership. Come on in, be a part of my world. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't wait, guys. I cannot wait. I was just talking to my husband about this. I was like, man, I can't wait for you guys to see my merch, right? Because I make my own stuff. The stuff that I'm wearing here, I didn't make, I only made this one. This is the one that I made. These other ones, I got these from Timo. But I had to restring them. I haven't restringed that one yet, but it's super duper loose, so I'm definitely going to restring it. But if you can see the difference, you see how tight that is and how tight that is? It's a big difference from this one. This one is loosey goosey. This one popped first, and this one, did it pop? Yeah, it did pop. this one, this one started popping, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna take it off," right? And I got it right before it like broke. But this one broke. Like my dog said, "Hi, mommy, I love you," and it just said, "Boop," and popped real easily. So I restrung it, and it's really great now. And then I restrung this one because I wanted to make it into an ankle bracelet, but I changed my mind, so I made it tighter. I'm drinking my water out of my copper cup. My mom bought these for us before she passed. Um, so I have two for myself. I have one for water and one for my coffee because it comes with a copper straw. And I'm trying to keep my teeth from being yellow from the coffee stains, because I like coffee, especially when I'm doing readings, because readings take a lot out of me. It takes a lot of energy for me. So I use the coffee as a artificial energy source to get me through. But I exercise every day, but this takes a lot out of me. So I got to make sure I'm replenishing, and I'm getting really tired. I was already tired when I started this because we had a long day today. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. It's Saturday night, and my neighbors are really being loud, slamming doors and like really acting mean for energy. And I feel like they're trying to spark up some drama. So whatever they're going through, I don't want it to be caught on my life. My life is about love and light and positive energy. We don't want all that ugliness that's going on out there to interfere with what we got going on in here. So I'm just gonna pull a few more cards, guys. I'm trying to I'm trying to shorten my readings, but it's so crazy because I can't help but get into my personal story, right? Because I know that I'm a walking miracle. The fact that I went through cancer and came out of it on the other side like this, like if you look at my readings, go back and look at my readings. That's all I got to say. Look at the last 6 to 8 months. I'd say 6 months. Look at the last 6 months. Look at the last 3 months, which is after my cancer diagnosis, and then look at the 3 months before that. The whole 6 months. You'll see a change. And if you look at the last year of my readings, you'll see my face and my body go through a change. You'll see when the cancer started really, doing its thing with me. And it started to show that something wasn't right. Because when I started to gain weight, most people get slimmer with cancer, but I started to gain weight in a weird way. And it was all in my midsection, right? And my stomach was just forming this weird shape. And I was like, where is this coming from? I'm exercising every day. Like, at first, my body was taking shape like it always does when I start exercising real good, right? But then it just started looking weird. It just started like swelling, and I don't know, it was something I couldn't explain. And then I got sick. Like I got really sick one day, vomiting and all kind of stuff, vomiting and diarrhea. It was really, really, really bad. And I was so cold. My core temperature was like Antarctica, like just. And I would have been like, it was crazy. And going through all of that, it was scary. It was scary for me. I'm not gonna lie. It was scary, and I hate going to the hospital. I've never been one to like going to the hospital because I was in a car accident when I was little, and I was stuck in the hospital room for like 4 months trying to, regain my memory. I've been through a lot, guys. Let's just say, like this baby here, everybody else do the they call it edges now, but this is just like my soft baby hair that I've always had on my head. And I've always brushed it down to try to cover up my scars because the scars here that happened recently from a, a bonnet, go figure. Believe it or not, a bonnet that you have to tie up. I tied it up when I woke up the next day. It had like scarred my skin and it permanently scarred me. But anyway, this big scar right here, it was a hole that I had in my head from going through a window of the windshield, the back windshield of a car, and being found a block and a half away from the car accident. We were hit by the Detroit police in the car they were chasing in a high-speed chase. I was injured very badly. My jaw was broken. My ear was dangling. My wrist was shattered. Jaw, head, ear, wrist. I think that's it. It seems like that's not a lot, but it was a lot, though. It took a really long time for this to heal. I had a cast on that had my arm bent. Then they took that one off, gave me a straight cast. My mouth was wired shut. I didn't have any of my front teeth because I was snag-a-tooth. I was very interested in pulling my baby teeth and getting my grown-up teeth at that age. I was 5. So I didn't have any teeth in the front, and that helped me to be able to eat food because I wasn't having the straw thing. But yeah, I've been through a lot. I had a year of amnesia with that car accident, and so that's the reason why I didn't like being in the hospital. So when I went in and they told me I had cancer, I was trying to get out of the hospital then. I was like, so I feel better. You guys can let me go home. And they were like, yeah, we gotta wait for these test results to come back. We're hoping it's not cancer. And I'm like, why do they keep saying that? Do they think I have cancer? Like, what the hell's going on? And then come to find out it was cancer. I was like, damn it. Okay. And the day before they told me, I was like, you know what? I got cancer. And they're not telling me I got cancer. And I started getting mad because I felt like they were holding back. They were trying to treat me for something that, they weren't. They kept telling me they wanted to treat me for cancer. And I'm like, why would you want to treat me for cancer unless I actually have it? They were like, well, we're hoping you don't. I'm like, well, you're not treating me for it unless you do. No, for sure. And I'm not going to take a treatment on a guess or a hunch. They tried to do that to my mom years ago. Don't play those games with my body. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sick with something, you're going to treat me with You're going to treat me for what I'm sick with. You're not going to treat me with something for something you guessing that I have. You know, that's not, I don't play those games. And even so, even if you know what I have, I'm not going to just give you permission to give me anything. I'm going to do my own research to see if I can heal myself holistically. And if I can, that's the route I will take. That's me, though. I can't tell you to do that. You go do what's best for you. And that's why I tell people be your own leader of discernment. I am a helpful guide. I am not here to tell you what to do. I'm only here to tell you what your options are. So you know that you don't have to do what you're told. You can do what you want to do, what you choose to do when you go within and go with God and come up with the result that's best for you. Right? So I like to go off on my personal tangents, guys, because my life is something that someone can, my testimony is there for you to see that God works through us. One. Two, I need you to know that there's other ways to do things other than what someone else tells you what to do. You can go within and go with God and figure it out yourself. You don't need anyone else to tell you what to do with your body. That's your choice. We all have free will. So if you choose to go to someone else for your body, that's your choice. No knock on you. You do what's best for you. If you choose to take it in your own hands and go with God, then do what's best for you. I'm all for people doing what they want to do for themselves. Have free will to do what's best for you, baby boo. I'm with you. Whatever you choose, I got your back. Right? And if you need help with assistance, with research on something, email me. That information is in my bio, guys. And in my description, if you want to donate to my channel, my Cash App is in the description of my bio. And for my Nature's Daughter channel, guys, you can hit that super thanks, super stickers, super chats. All of them are greatly appreciated, and thank you for the people that have hit them thus far, because they haven't been lit up for long. I just got monetized on the 17th, guys, on my brother's 55th birthday. So anyone that wants to donate, tip, or support my channel, thank you so much ahead of schedule. I love it. I love when someone sees me as special enough to help me out, because I am unemployed. I am a housewife. I can't work. I was injured on the job at Tesla years ago, and I can't work. And since the cancer diagnosis, I'm just really trying to heal my body. And I will. I will make a 100% comeback. Right? You know what I'm saying? I don't feel 100% yet, but I do feel like I'm about 90%. I feel like I'm about 90%. Some days are better than others. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes, like for the last couple days, I really had to sleep a lot. And I'm still kind of tired, but I did a lot today. So I digress. I do a lot because I know that tomorrow's not promised. 5 minutes from now is not promised. I can go back to the doctor and they can tell me it's back and it's aggressive or something crazy like that. So I'm not gonna. Thank you, Patricia Taylor, for the 199. I appreciate you. Awesome. I love you guys. Mwah. See, that's love right there. But I like to tell my testimony because I'm telling you guys, the big C is not the end all. Okay, it is not. You can beat it because you know who has the last say? The Most High. The Most High has the final say, right? So don't get it twisted and don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't make it through. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't go to the Most High and make it happen, right? That's right. That's what's up. I love it, guys. I love it. Thank you so much, Patricia Taylor. I appreciate you. I love it. And it's a beautiful thing. You know what, guys? I'm going to start doing stuff that I haven't done since I was a teenager. I'm going to start going skating. I'm going to start going bowling. Okay? The stuff that I used to do that just for fun, just to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to start having more fun. And I'm going to take you guys with me when I go. Yep, I'm going to start doing lives. I'm going to start going skating. Take my camera with me. We're going to go skating together, guys. We're going to go bowling together. We're going to go have some freaking fun. And when we go out to dinner, I'm taking you guys with us. Yep. We're about to start doing lives everywhere we go. You know why? because tomorrow's not promised. And you know what I want to do? I want to live. I got a second lease on life, and I'm not about to cry, but I got a second lease on life, and I am going to live it to the fullest. You hear me? I'm going to live it to the fullest. Spiritual evolution, soul growth, conscious leap, universal wisdom. That's right. Every awakening is a chance for spiritual evolution. Let transformation be your strength. Let it be your strength. You hear me? It's got to be a part of you, your soul's growth. Right, Capricorn? So get into it, yeah. Inner guidance, intuition, inner compass, spiritual wisdom. Trust your inner guidance. It is the purest voice of your soul. Oh my God. What did I say? Keep that connection to the Most High solidified. That's your intuition. That's your inner guidance. That's your inner growth. Keep it nice and tight. Because the Most High has got you, baby. Ooh, I'm telling you. I feel like a whole new person. I really do. I feel like a whole new person. And it's because I'm starting to realize my worth on a different level. You know, once you've gone through numerous life or death situations, you start to realize, okay, I think the Most High has a plan for me. It's got to have a plan for me. So let me tap into what that plan is. What do you need from me? What am I here for? Right? This right here. So you know that the Most High exists. I'm telling you. Telling you guys. Like I said, I'm not here to make decisions for you. I'm not here to act like I am the Most High, because I am not. I am here to tap in and help you guys with the messages that you can't see clearly for yourself. I got your back. And I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Okay? No time soon. Because I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. Because I'm like a freight train. Chicka, 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 chicka. Choo, choo. I'm not giving up. My mama did not raise a punk. Not at all. My brother taught me how to fight, right? And my mom taught me how to fight with my words. You know what I'm saying? I know how to fight with my fists. I know how to fight more words. I know how to fight with my mind. I know how to take all my energy and give it to the Most High. Let him fight for me. I don't even have to do it. I can put my hands behind my back. Blindfolded. Still fighting. Look at the Most High on my side. So I know I'm good to go. Right? That's how I want you guys to get out here in this world, knowing that you are not alone. You got me. You got your soul tribe. You got the Most High. Right? Follow your intuition. Your intuition is going to get you there every time. Okay? Don't let the things that happen to you define you. Okay? I mean, I went out that back window. I was 5 years old, guys. I was only 5. And I survived that. Right? It was hard. Don't get me wrong. You know, my memory is still choppy as a result. And sometimes my memory comes back like movie reels, clips of an old movie. And I'm like, man, I remember that. That's why I got a couple of subscribers, Big 1111 and Free the People, and Kim. I can't remember how to pronounce Kim's last name, but they're all from Detroit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. And they always come in and say something to me that is Detroit all day. And it takes me back to childhood memories that I lost and forgot because of that car accident. They be saying something. Oh, was it Big 1111 or Free the People? One of them, they said, my lines, I can't remember my lines. And he took me back. He reminded me that was from the Detroit Zoo advertisement, the alligator. And I was like, man, it took me back to going to the zoo and Peacock following me around, kept spreading his wings on me every time we stopped. And I kept chasing him like, I want to take you home. I was just, oh my God, it was just such an adorable thing. I loved it. And I just love when I get those memories, because it reminds me that the Most High is still working in my favor, helping me to remember, you know, helping me to remember. It's a beautiful thing. I'm not gonna lie. It to be blessed with a memory, especially when you've had a lifelong struggle, you know, with memory. To be blessed with a memory. That's why I say be grateful for the little things, guys. Because, you know, sometimes I think about it and I'm like, man, you know, life be life, and sometimes you got to think about what you need to be grateful for. Sometimes we take things for granted, and when God take it out of our life for a little while and then it comes back, you're like, woo, I will never take advantage of that again. I will never take that thing for granted, you know? So let's be thankful for everything and everyone that's in our life. Even if they're there for a reason or a season and they're not there forever, be grateful for the time that you had them and wish them love and light on their journey, right? Whatever that person, place, or thing is, don't hold on to it when it's past the time. You let them go in love and light. But be grateful for everything and everyone that has come into your life, because things can be so much worse, right? If we didn't have certain things and people and experience certain places, right? Because we grow from everything that happens to us, good, bad, or indifferent. So be thankful for all of it. Because without it, you wouldn't be the gem that you are. You wouldn't be that loving flower that you are. Mm, you're special. You shine bright like a diamond. Okay? You're a bright shining star. You get out there and you be somebody great. Okay? Dream big. Right? Have a practical plan. No, have a attainable goal from those big dreams, and then make a plan that's practical to get to each goal, right? And you will make your life so much better. You will find your life's joy. With that, I bid you adieu. When I come back tomorrow, guys, it will be Aquarius time. We're going to do Aquarius from January 20th through February 18th, okay? And that's what I'm going to come back to you with tomorrow, guys. Have a wonderfully blessed evening. And Patricia Taylor, thank you, my love. Thank you so much for the $1.99. I appreciate all of you. And come back and join me, okay? I will be back tomorrow and every day after that, okay? Love, love, love yourselves. Love yourselves and each other. Get out into nature and enjoy. Ground yourselves. Namaste.